This is Lew. The Roman Coliseum was built after 70 CE. So it's been over 2,000 years since that place was built. It was built with the gold that was stolen from the temple of Yahuwah. They even have the menorah. One of the things that you'll see if you ever go to Rome, you'll see an arch that's still standing from one of the emperors named Titus. And it's called the Arch of Titus. And it was a triumphal arch to celebrate the destruction and captivity of Jerusalem. It was horrifying. And they have an image on the inside of the arch showing the menorah being carried away. Now, that was a solid gold, The disasters that have happened since then have only been worse and worse. The Coliseum was another thing that was built during the same period from the same gold that was stolen from the Yahudim. Yeah. That's not really something that they tell you that often. But I'm telling you. About 1,000 years before that, there was another stone object that was being carved during the reign of Solomon. His real name is Shaloma, the man of peace. And he had sent out many, many ships with hundreds of explorers and settlers and colonists, because Israel, or Yisrael, was a sea empire. It was a land empire as well, but it was much vaster than just the land. They went out from the Mediterranean, out beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the Rock of Gibraltar, and went into the Great Sea, which was the Atlantic as we know it. And they went to Brazil, South America. They went to the Americas, both North and South. They didn't call them that, but they were making settlements. And one of the settlements was in a place that today is in New Mexico, along near the Rio Grande River. But they didn't come up the river. But the sea levels were much higher at that time. And these great seafaring ships would probably have plowed straight over Florida and not even known it was there. It was the peninsula. The place that we found, that this rock was found in the 1880s, was a gate stone where elders would sit and read the Ten Commandments to people and see if there was any violations. And they didn't sit there all day. They just had an appointed time that they would sit down and see if anybody needed any advice. Well, this was done in accord with the commandment, the instruction to do it in Numbers chapter 6, to write these instructions, the Torah, the commandments, on your doorposts and on your gates. And the gates at that time were gate stones. And this gate stone I'm going to show you, well, it's right behind me, isn't it? It's on a fleece blanket. But you can imagine what this must have looked like when it was brand new. Anyway, this has been somewhat restored, so that you can read the script on it. But this is real Hebrew script. It's not Aramaic or anything like that. Physical evidence of the Creator's name exists. And this is one of the oldest ones of all. The confusion is severe on the internet. The name written in the script we brought back from Babel after the 70-year captivity is Aramaic, yet it's called modern Hebrew by today's scholars. Everyone is pressing to learn. Even those printing tarot cards showing the tetragrammaton in the Babylonian script of our captors. The oldest real Hebrew in a script form, revealing the name of Yahuwah written in 4 vowels, that is easiest to see is on the fleece blanket that I use in many of the newer videos on my channel. It depicts the life-sized image of the lost Lunas stone. It is a gate stone etched in a multi-ton stone bearing the 10 Commandments. So you know the name is written on it. This discovery was made in the 1800s. It's called the Decalogue Stone, and it's in New Mexico and was carved by a seafaring settler during the time of Shaloma, 3,000 years ago. Always look for physical evidence, and reality will win over theories easily. Watch a video of Brother Jay Noland, who visited the Decalogue Stone last year in 2021 with his family. I'll put the link to his video of that visit in the description below. Jay was looking for evidence, and he pursued it. He went after it. Keep studying, and the confusion bombarding the internet will become more and more apparent. Baruch haba b'shem Yehu.
Mm-hmm.